Welcome back to my class. I am continuing with a few more problems based on frustum of a cone. Let's take a look at the next problem. Problem number 4. A container opened from the top and made up of a metal sheet is in the form of a frustum of a cone of height 16 cm with radii of its lower and upper ends as 8 cm and 20 cm respectively. Find the cost of the milk which can completely fill the container at the rate of rupees 20 per liter. Also find the cost of the metal sheet used to make the container if it costs rupees 8 per 100 square centimeter. Here we first of all we look at the first part of the question. We need to find the cost of the milk which can completely fill the container at the rate of rupees 20 per liter. Milk is completely filling the container. It means the volume of the milk and the volume of the container should be equal. And here the container is the frustum. So let's draw the frustum which is of the form of a container. So that's my frustum here. And let's consider the radius of the top circle be R1 and the radius of the bottom one is R2. Please remember the container is open from the top, so it's open from the top and closed from the bottom. And let's consider the height of the container as h. Let's write the given data. R1, which is the radius of the upper end, which is 20 centimeter. R2, radius of the bottom end, which is 8 centimeter. And height of the frustum as 16 centimeter. And we know how to find the volume of the frustum. We have the formula V equal to 1 by 3 into pi into H into R1 squared plus R2 squared plus R1 into R2, which will give us 1 by 3 into pi. Approximate value of pi is 3.14 into h is 16 into R1 squared, which is 20 squared, plus R2 squared, which is 8 squared, plus 20 into 8. If you simplify further, we get 1 by 3 into 3.14 into 16 into 400 plus 64 plus 160. Let's open the bracket here. 1 by 3 into 3.14 into 16. Let's calculate what is inside the bracket, and it comes out to be 624. 624 is divisible by 3, so we can cancel down. 3 ones are 3 twos are 3 0 and 8. So we are left with 3.14 into 16 into 208 comes out to be 10450. Since all the units are in centimeter, the unit of volume will be centimeter cube. And we know the conversion formula because the rate of milk is given is rupees 20 per liter. So we need the volume to be in terms of liter, and we know that 1 centimeter cubed is equal to 1 by 1000 liters. So to convert centimeter cube into liters, you need to divide by 1000. So we get 10450 divided by 1000, and the unit will become liters, which comes out to be V equal to 10.450 liters. So that's the volume of the container, or in other words, it's the volume of the milk which is filling the container. And the rate of milk is given as rupees 20 per liter. So per 1 liter is for rupees 20. So 10.450 liters will be how much? So we will calculate the cost now. The cost of the milk, the cost of the milk at rupees 20 per liter will come out to be 20 into 10.450, which comes out to be 209 rupees. 209. That's the cost of the milk which will fill the container. But it is not the end of the problem. There is one more question attached to it. We need to also find the cost of the metal sheet used to make the container if it is rupees 8 per 100 square centimeter. So square centimeter is the unit of area, and whenever we are measuring metal sheet, we need to measure its area. So we need to find the area of the metal sheet. So what will come under it? Curved surface area. We need to find the curved surface area of the container and the bottom circle. These two areas have to be included when we are finding the area of the metal sheet. So let's look at how to find area of the metal sheet. So area of the metal sheet will be equal to curved surface area plus area of the bottom circle. Area of the bottom circle. And we know the formula for curved surface area. It is pi r1 plus r2 into L plus area of the bottom circle pi r2 squared. Please note it is r2 squared, not r1 squared. The area of the smaller circle or the bottom circle. But here we know r1, we know r2, but we do not know L. What is L? L is the slant height. So first we will find the slant height. And we have the direct formula to find the slant height, which is L equal to square root of h squared plus r1 minus r2 the whole square, which is square root of 16 squared plus r1 is 20 minus r2 is 8 whole square, which will be square root of 16 squared plus 12 squared, which is equal to 16 squared is 256 plus 12 squared is 144. Total comes out to be 400. So square root of 400 is 20. Unit will be centimeter because it's a slant height. I am going to use this L in this formula. So we will get area of the metal sheet. Area of the metal sheet will be equal to pi into R1, which is 20, R2, which is 8, into L. L is 20 plus pi again, and R2 is 8, so 8 squared. So we can take pi common. We will be left with 20 plus 8 into 20 plus 8 squared, which will be pi times 20 plus 8, 28 into 20 plus 8 squared is 64, and we get pi times 560 plus 64, which is pi into 624, and we can put the approximate value of pi as 3.14. So 3.14 into 624, it will come out to be 1959.36 centimeter squared. That's the area of the material used. Now we need to find the cost of the material at the rate of rupees. Here you see at the rate of rupees 8 per 100 square centimeter. So we will have cost of the metal sheet We are going to find that. So 8 rupees for 100 centimeter square. So X rupees for 1959.36 centimeter square. So what is the cost? It's a direct proportion. We can get 100x equals 8 into 1959.36. So x is equal to 8 into 1959.36 divide by 100. So how much do we get? 0.08 into 1959.36. That's how you can find the cost. It will be in terms of rupees. Let's find out. So 1959.36 into 0.08. Let's multiply. 8 6 are 48, 4, 28 3 are 24, 24 plus 4 28, 2 will be left. 8 9s are 72, 72 plus 2 74, 7. 8 5s are 40, 40 plus 7 47, so 7, 4. 8 9s are 72, 72 plus 4 76, again 7. 8 1s are 8, 8 plus 7 15. Okay, because there are two decimals here and here two decimals, total decimals 4, so we will get 156.7488 rupees. That's the cost of the metal sheet. I hope everyone has understood it. I will see you again for the next problem. Till then, bye.